With Agent Style, you can customize colors, fonts, layout, and more so that every chat interaction matches your Canva design and your brand. So every conversation looks polished and unmistakably yours. I'll show you how to customize your Jotform Agent Style in Canva. Let's go. When you add a Jotform AI chatbot directly to a Canva design, you can change a couple things here, like the layout and color of things like the background, text color, and so on. And you can do that on the left side menu. So just a color picker here, or you can enter a hex code for the background color. I'm just gonna pick a new one here just to show. And let's go with purple text. And always have to hit save changes for anything to update there. And so you can see here on the right, my chatbot is arguably a worse color scheme, but of course you could set those to be whatever you want so that really matches your brand or the design that you have open. Same with the layout here. This is the bubble layout. I'm going to change it to the chat layout and hit save changes. And you might have to reposition based on the layout that you pick here. Now, you're not limited to just that. There's tons more settings that you can change, but to do that, you have to do it from your Jotform workspace. So you can either log into Jotform and update it there, or just click the advanced settings button here and it will take you over to Jotform. Clicking that will bring you right into that specific chatbot settings. Or if you were logging into your Jotform workspace, you just go to the AI chatbot that you want to change the look of and click Edit Agent to get to the same place. There are two main areas that you can customize the look of, and that's the greeting page and the conversation page. So you can toggle between them here at the bottom. Greeting page is how it looks when it's first on, in this case, the website or whatever channel it's on. So the first step would be to click the gear icon here on the left. It says Settings. That's going to bring up this general menu here. So starting here on the left at layout, you can choose for it to be floating or a sidebar. In this case, it's on a Canva design, so it's going to be floating on top of the design anyway. For the welcome style, this is what it first looks like before you activate the chatbot. You can have that be a floating avatar or a quick input, meaning that they can type in the box right away to ask something right away. You can have it show a greeting or not by toggling this off. So then it would just be the text box to enter a question. And the placeholder message is this message here in the text field where it says Ask AI. You could change it to type your question or whatever you want it to be. For navigation, this is where you can turn on the different channels and features of the AI chatbot. So you can have it as chat, voice, WhatsApp, allow people to choose from and view presentations, and allow people to see their previous history with the chatbot. So you can toggle any of these on or off depending on what you want. And then lastly, the greeting. So you can have an AI generated greeting message, which will change based on what it's showing the user at the time. So if you've added it to a Canva design, it's going to talk about, may I assist you with reading this report or whatever the Canva design happens to be. And you can toggle that off and have your own default message. And that would just be the same greeting for all instances that this particular AI chatbot is being used in, whether that's on your website and on a Canva design, it would say the same message. And you can also optionally have some pre-selected buttons that users can push there instead of having to type something or say something verbally. So you can either toggle that off or show buttons and then add a button here. So these would just be like initial conversation prompts, like I want to speak to customer service. Or for this case, where this is a research specialist who is presenting a report, a market analysis report, I could have a button like, what are the key takeaways I need to know? This can be anything that you like. So that's more behavior based. But now to edit the style and format of your chatbot, click the paint roller icon here, and this will bring up all the different look and feel options to make your chatbot match your brand. So you can change the avatar. You can also generate one based on a text prompt here, or you can just upload a photo of either a real person or another AI avatar that you have that you use for other things. There are plenty to pick from in our default gallery as well too though. So once you've chosen your avatar, you can click on the style tab here, and there's plenty of options here for customizing the look. So these are color schemes, and I've changed mine to this rather ugly dusty pink and hard to read white just as an example, but you can click any of these to instantly apply these pre-selected themes that have great contrast and look really good and you can still also edit the colors to match your brand. And then starting from that theme, it's really easy to customize it for your brand. So you can have the agent background color, that's this tab here at the top. Click that to change it, and you can either enter a hex code or use the color picker. And you can also make a nice gradient too by having a start and end color. So that's the start color, that's the end color. If you want them to be the same, of course, just make it the same color and then it'll just be one solid color. Background color for the window here. And again, you can click on any of these to edit those. Now we're back in our Canva design, and it can take a little bit of time for any changes that you're making on the Jotform website to apply to the same chatbot that you're using in Canva. Just a little communication thing, doesn't take long at all. And we see here that since I clicked edit, it already updated based on the customizations that I made in Jotform. The name is changed and our colors are updated as well as the font. Now in Canva, there are a couple options for effects and animation as well. So with your chatbot selected, you can click up here on effects and you can give it kind of an echo design or a glow or a classic drop shadow. If you don't want any of those, just click it again and it will turn it off. And likewise, there are some animation options here. So by clicking animate on this bar, you can have it rise up from the bottom of the presentation. You can have it fade in or out, pop, screen wipe, all different things. So this just makes sure that your chatbot is aligned with the animation that's going on for the rest of your presentation, and it just looks really seamless. So in the animate tab, you can specify the animations for the rest of the page, how everything else, like all the other elements, come into the page. And then with your chatbot selected, go to the element tab, and that is specific animations just for the AI chatbot. Whatever you choose to do with that, you can either make it match your presentation exactly or have it do something different to draw attention to it. And that's how to customize the look and feel of your Jotform AI chatbot. If you have any questions about that, leave them below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any more Jotform tips, and I will see you next time. Bye!